Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we're going to be starting the Jack run. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're literally going to just walk all over everything, so I figured we had to dress up here to match Jack, since he's such a dapper little boy, and we're going to be running some fun codes here, and some fun builds that will absolutely decimate everything. We don't need to worry about healing Jack, because everything we're going to be running here will be mainly physical or bayonets. Shooting to take advantage of Fatal Surge. Now the exciting thing about Fatal Surge is that it doubles your physical attack or your shot potential, while at the same time removing your ability to heal. So you need to make sure that you destroy the enemy in one hit or so in order to actually get all the damage in that you need to get rid of the enemy, so there's no chance of retaliation. So we're going to be running the Inferno Blade here. We're going to be running Blood and Lightning. Now the reason for that is because all the enemies in here are weak to Lightning by 10%, they're weak to Blood by 30%, and they're weak to Fire by 10%. So what that means is that we'll be increasing our damage by 20% here, and then with the weakness we'll get another 30%. So this buff right here is a 50% increase to our damage. This buff right here is 20 from the lightning, 20%, and then you get a 10% free there, so this is actually 30%. And then the charge attack on our Fulmin Blade, or on our Infernal Blade here, is a 5% increase to our damage, which means that the enemy is minus 10% weak to fire, so this is a 15% increase. So altogether that's 15, 45, and 50 is 95% increase in our damage just from these three. So really increasing our damage there, so that's almost doubling. And then if we use Jack with Fatal Surge, that's a doubling again. So then that is, because this is outside the parentheses of how the physical works, it goes physical and then multiply the physical by your elements, and so our physical will double, and then it will double again because of our elements. So we will be basically getting a 4 times multiplier here with Jack, and these 3 increases to our elements as we go through here. So hang on to your hats, and let's go ahead and get in here as much damage as possible. So you'll see here we're at 1108, which is pretty good. And we do have Avarice, which means that when we get a backstab, we get almost all of our I-Core back overall, which is really good. And as you can see there, we have a good amount of damage out and available to us. So if we run up to a fella here and we do an attack, yeah, we're doing about 2400, 2300, and then we'll go for that charge attack and get that extra 15% increase to our damage for basically nothing. It'll be 2 I-Core, and it's super cheap for that, and so now we have even that much more damage, which is excellent. So here we'll run up to this guy. So again, we're just able to absolutely destroy these guys regardless of what they have available to us and everything. It's literally just a hack and slash fest here to remove every single enemy immediately. So we'll go for Jack here. Okay, and now that we lost our elements here, it doesn't matter because we're able to wipe these guys out fast and effectively. So here we go, we're 2217, and then we'll be able to double that with our elements. So it starts to pile up here pretty quick, and with our huge amount of health pool here, we're able to do some really crazy, basically walking all over the enemy wherever we wish. Okay, I didn't get the backstab there, that's unfortunate, because now we won't have access to our our gifts here. Okay, and as you can see, everything is literally just 1 or 2 hits, and we're able to blast through here easy peasy, no problem. And because we have Rush of Blood active, it's in our best interest to have Tirelessness paired with that, because Tirelessness is a 20% increase to your stamina regeneration and that is very, very good when you're paired with Rush of Blood, because Rush of Blood is about a doubling of your stamina weight. So it's in your best interest to not, you know, go for Rush of Blood on its own. And it also decreases your your gift values, your dark and light, by half. So Rush of Blood can be extremely painful and extremely deadly to anybody who's going for extreme amounts of I-Core levels, just because of the fact that it operates in that way by reducing your value. Whoops. Okay. And we should have gone for blood there versus this fella, because he's but it doesn't really matter, because we're just going to run up and two-shot all these guys. Okay, and that is just absolutely bonkers how fast you can go. Whoops, I missed my opportunity there. Okay, now we are one slashing these guys. We'll go for a charge here. Good. And the Jack run is absolutely bonkers in why this thing is so effective this way, and just the amount of damage that you have access to at any one time is absolutely mind-boggling, because those guys we just destroyed in one hit. Thanks, Jack. So if you're looking for, you know, a physical playing style, this is an absolutely bonkers way to go about running this setup, running this blood code, running this damage, so on and so forth. And Jack looks absolutely fine in his wonderful suit there, his white suit especially. And we're able to make really, really good use out of all of our gifts, because we're able to, you know, put these guys down quickly and easily, and we still have really, really good defenses available to us. Okay, and as you see there, we just literally disregard every single enemy that's in front of us. It just doesn't matter. We'll go for the chop here. Good. And then we'll go for this fella. Okay. Whoops, we missed this guy. Ouch. Ouch, okay. And we'll just give this guy a Severing Abyss and just obliterate him. I wish I could have seen that value there on that damage, but that's okay. Now when we get up to Oliver, we will still run Slash. We'll be fine running Slash. We just won't be running Blood, obviously. But we'll switch that for Fire, because Lightning and Fire are his elements of happiness there. And I do love the flame effect here. I love the lightning effect as well on our blade, and we're able to just absolutely annihilate these guys overall. And that is the wonder of pairing up with Jack here and running with him, is that you just get a super overwhelming sense of feeling almost invulnerable, because you're able to absolutely dominate in every single scenario, in every single way. And as you'll see here, we are at 1,008, so we were at about 4,000 damage when we are all paired up and set and ready to go here, which is absolutely hilarious. But you can get to 4,000 with the pipe as well when you're paired with Eva, and you can get to 4,000 with Jack when you're paired with him. You can go a lot higher, obviously, but this is a lot of fun to go this route. And because Jack is the other half of the power couple, it only makes sense in that regard. So that's why we had to dress up here, to make sure that we are looking as good as the other half of the power couple. So I also did put a Harmonia little crest on the chest here, as you can see there, so in good memory of Eva there. Okay, and as we go for this fella, we'll go for a bunch of backstabs here so we can load up on I-Core before the fight. Don't worry, Jack, I'm coming for the backstab here. Okay, there we go. And any ichor that we lose here along the way, that's fine. We'll be able to pick it up, no problem, as we get into the Oliver fight. Okay, whoops. Okay, and we'll go for a charge here. Now that double slash is kind of nice that it's a double slash, but sometimes it does get you in trouble with the fact that you are slashing twice rather than just once. And it's not any kind of big amount of damage, but this is the big power move right there, that overhead slam. That is the one you want to be going for if you are trying to go for the one-hit potentials here. Okay, and we'll switch this for fire. Go for a drain activator, and we'll go for stamina, all kinds of stamina things. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and heal. Oh, we can't heal because of Fatal Surge, that's right. So that's the sad part of Fatal Surge, is that it removes your ability to heal, obviously. So it really is in your best interest to be careful of that. Ouch. For example, times like that. Okay, and Oliver is just getting hammered here. Or we're getting hammered. We got hammered. Okay, we were gonna kill him there with that Severing Abyss, but okay, Oliver, I'll give you one victory there, for sure. But it won't it won't help him. So if we can actually get that going in phase 1 there, Severing Abyss that is, we will be able to absolutely destroy Oliver in pretty much a couple of hits. So we'll see how that looks here. And the Silver Garb here that we're running has the weakest defense to crush damage, which is exactly what Oliver is doing, which is really bad for us because he resists he does crush damage on his hammer, which is very bad because that's our entire weakness. Okay, come on, give me that backstab. Never mind, just die, whatever. Let's go ahead and heal now since we won't be able to heal later, and we'll just go for this fella here, and we'll go for the backstab, and then we'll move on our way. Now hopefully Jack heals up here, but no guarantee, because he's dodging around all the time and stuff. So who knows if he's actually going to get that going. Okay, and before gift extension runs out, we'll definitely go for Jack now. So we get that 90 seconds of goodness there, and that's fine and dandy. Okay, we'll let our stamina regenerate here, and that is also why it's important to go for these different buffs and stuff for each of the encounters here with Oliver and stuff, because you just don't have the stamina. Okay, let's go for a charge attack. Okay. Alright. And go. Oh, we missed. How did we miss? His body is so big and chunky. Ouch. Can we hit him once? There we go. Anyways, the Jack run is just it's just so much fun, and we'll be picking it up in the I've got a lot of builds that will deal with one specific weapon here in the next probably 3 areas overall, but it's so much fun that I just can't put it down. And when you're paired with Jack, all bets are off and all things are go, because it's just that much fun. But anyways, our wonderful waifu here will take our leave, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parking deck, and we'll have some fun there as well, as we had some good fun here with the Inferno Blade. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun running with Jack here, and as you see, the game says no, you run with Louis instead of Jack. So yeah, this will be so much fun because we'll be having huge amounts of damage just because of Fatal Surge. And even though it is pretty steep at 20 Ichor and reducing your total count by 10, we'll be doing a lot of backstabs here and there along the way. And since you get into a lot of different scrapes with the enemies, those 60 seconds of glorious damage are definitely worth it. So anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow.